Goeiedag, my naam is Willem Bootes. Ek is hoof van die departement genetika en ek is 'n planteteler. Welkom hier by die ES Ope Dag en ek hoop ons kan julle bekendstel aan die studieveld van genetika. Ek is 'n planteteler van beroep en is betrokke by koringteelt, triticale en by koorrog. Dit behels onder andere dat ons van basiese genetika kennis gebruik maak om die nuwe kultivars vir môre te selekteer en daarmee maak ons beskeie bydra tot voedselsekuriteit in die land in die Weskaap. So, hoe word jy 'n planteteler? Hoe kom jy by waar ek nou in die lewe is? Jy swat normaalweg 'n BSc Agri of 'n BSc, jy doen al jou genetika hoofvakke en dan gewoonlik spesialiseer mens daarvan af op nagraadse vlak. Ek hoop julle geniet die oop dag, kry al die inligting wat julle nodig het en ek hoop om julle een of ander tyd by ons op kampus te verwelkom. Dankie.
Good afternoon, I'm Lizanes. I'm a junior lecturer at the Department of Genetics, Stellenbosch University. I started my career as an intern at the plant breeding laboratory during my second and last year of my master's studies. During my internship at the plant breeding laboratory, I gained extensive knowledge and experience in molecular laboratory work in the field as well as greenhouse activities. I was involved in planning, preparing, organizing, planting as well as harvesting field trials. I also conducted and manages the wheat pre-breeding crossing program. During my times being an intern, the most important thing for me, or the most exciting and satisfying thing for me, was to see something that you helped develop in the lab and in the greenhouse eventually turns out to something nice in the field.
Hi, I'm Gerard Petersen. I'm a plant virologist, so I do a lot of research on viruses that affect various agricultural crops and some indigenous plants. We tend to have a problem as plant virologists in that you cannot really control a virus easily through any kind of a chemical method. So it's very important that we determine the epidemiology or the ecology of a virus and then use this to actually manage the disease that it causes. I love my job. I'm absolutely passionate about controlling these plant viruses, and I believe that makes a massive difference to growers and ecologists. Thank you. So I've only been in University of Stellenbosch University for a year and a half now. I came down from University of Pretoria. Love it over here. Absolutely, the lifestyle, the environment, the working environment, just too great for words.
Hello everyone, I'm Dirk Aldrich. I'm currently a third-year PhD student in the Department of Genetics. I started off studying BSc Human Life Sciences with psychology, and then I went into genetics postgrad, and I haven't regretted it since. Outside of studying, it's obviously lovely to be in Stellenbosch in the winelands, and there is obviously a lot of cultural and sports activities to do as well. Obviously at Stellenbosch, I had the privilege of singing in the Stellenbosch University Choir for 3 years, which was a magnificent experience. The fun thing about working in a scientific lab is you get to gain a lot of knowledge that you wouldn't have gained otherwise. You get to play around a bit, and the people you meet in your lab mates become lifelong friends, so I would recommend it.
Hi, ek's Pieter. Ek's nou besig met my tweede jaar van meesters hierso en ek het besluit ek wil genetika doen in graad 11 toe die Amazing Spider-Man movie uitgekom het. Ek het altyd geweet een of ander science, maar dis toe ek besluit het genetika. Almal wat vir julle depress en sê skool is die beste tyd van julle lewe, dit raak defs beter, veral as jy universiteit toe gaan.
My naam is Hendrik. Ek het rondom in matriek besluit, of daar klein bietjie voor, dat ek wil genetika gaan swat. Toe het ek 'n BSc in molekulêre biologie en biotechnologie gedoen. En nou is ek in 'n laboratorium waar ons navorsing doen op koring en op plantluise, wat nou die koring vreet, wat nou hier langs my is. En die rede hoekom ek besluit het ek wil genetika gaan swat, is omdat ek gehoor het van genetiese manipulasie. Ek wou eintlik genetiese manipulasie van diere gedoen het, maar dit doen ons nie in Suid-Afrika nie, so hierdie is nou amper net so goed. En ja, ek geniet dit baie. Ek begin nou met my PhD en ek sal definitief aanhou in die wetenskap bly.
Hi, I'm Christoph. I'm a postdoc in this department. So I have a background in zoology, and then I moved to genetics. I never imagined that I could end up here, but you know, there's fun of science. It's creative, it's changing, and yeah. So I'm here busy now working on these guys most of the time. My research focuses on environmental contaminants. So I'm looking at how pollution in the environment can affect the health of vertebrates, and this is our model we're focusing on at the moment. So I can definitely recommend a career in genetics as a researcher. It's very stimulating. You have space to be creative, and although people may paint a bleak picture of funding and all that, if you're a hard-working person, there's always a way for you. So yeah, I can really recommend this as a career. It also includes a lot of traveling. So if you like traveling, I'd say a career as a scientist is recommended. Okay.
Hello, my name is Stefan van der Westhuizen. I'm at the Unit for Biometry in the Department of Genetics. As a unit, we're responsible for two major roles. Number one, we present quite a number of service modules in statistics in the Faculty of AgriScience. And then number two, we're involved in consultation services. And one example of such consultation project where we worked on is where we looked at drone variables or drone data, where we looked at the associations between drone data and the variables that we can find on the ground. So hoekom Stellenbosch? Dis 'n baie lekker plek om te swat, dis baie mooi hier. Ten spyte van al die veldbrande is dit baie nice hierso.
Hi there, I'm John Dyer, the chairman of the AgriScience Foundation, which is an organization that has been around for the last 2 decades, primarily focused on conservation research, both in the marine and terrestrial environments. Today we're chatting about Stellenbosch University and the importance of genetics. And to be quite honest with you, it really cannot be understated in this madcap world that we live in and dwindling resources. The importance of studying genetics and better understanding our natural environment has never had greater impetus. From a Stellenbosch point of view, I have worked with various different universities over the years and seem to have found a natural home here. It is the most wonderful town and filled with very lively and boisterous youngsters keen to study and to learn more and more. Obviously, there are also fantastic cultural amenities within the region. It's a lovely wine tasting area close to Cape Town, which is a leading city. It's a fantastic place for any youngster to start their career. And from a genetics point of view, we really feel this is absolutely imperative to the future conservation of our natural world. So hopefully we'll get to see you here on campus in the not too distant future. Bye now.